Good evening, gentle listener, and welcome to Distractible. This episode, mentholated Mark consults his tome from the tub again and sets his friends against the fauna fandom. Weaving Wade has his ducts cleaned, channels Smeagol, can buzz like a boss, and sings up Simba. Bloodthirsty Bob breeds Robin Bobbins, spots science stoners, and ululates like a legend. From Apple Cash to trolling Wade again. Yes! It's time for Animal Noises. Now sit back and prepare to be distracted and enjoy the show.
Hello, welcome to Distractible. You made the right choice. I want you to know that today, every decision you make is the right one because you started it with this podcast. Go forward into your life knowing that you have clairvoyance on your side.
Clairvoyance?
Clairvoyance. Spell it.
Is that Sarah Annoyance's sister?
That's so funny, I'm not going to laugh at it.
Thank you. That's the best kind of funny.
I was trying not to laugh, but I'm going to give you at least a giggle.
See, you did pick the right episode. We're up to a rip-roaring start, as my hosting episodes always are. A riot of a time.
Rip-roaring?
Rip-roaringly. You rip your roar. Spell it.
I loved Rip Roaringly in Men in Black.
Whose brother is rip-roaring?
I don't know. He went from roaring to torn.
Is that rip-torn? Okay, maybe that was what joke you were going for. I get it. Okay, all right. I see.
Wade got it, even though he only heard 2 of the 5 words I said.
Dude, I got a problem. I'm not even multitasking. Like, I don't even have any distracting windows up, and I still can't pay attention.
How many windows of Shakira do you have open on your desktop right now?
There are 2 windows that are open, but they're both on just the Google blank screen.
Well, I am hosting, as I said, and this episode is guaranteed to be hilarious because of that, because I'm not participating in the games. These 2 guys are.
Yay. I'm one of these 2.
Yes, it's Bob and Wade, or Wade and Bob. It doesn't have to be in that order.
In a lot of ways, it would be Bob and Wade. Alphabetically, tallest to shortest, fattest to skinniest. Is this what you're looking for, Mark?
This is great. I already said, because of clairvoyance, this is an excellent choice of an episode, so we can't live that down. Every decision that you guys make is hilarious and earns points, and because of that...
What are you writing on?
My paper.
Okay, it looks like you're holding like a paper bag you get at the grocery store with like celery sticking out. So I just want to make sure.
No, that'd be dumb. Why would I do that? That's silly. I'm gonna give you a silly point because that's just silly.
That's too silly.
Is it a paper? What is that?
It's my tome.
It might be a brown paper bag.
No, it's not a brown paper bag. It's not. See?
Oh,
See?
it's cardboard. Okay, it's like an Amazon box.
Okay, there's no celery. It's like tape or something. Okay.
No, actually, it's a Waterloo container.
Oh, okay.
I hate this rule of physical writing. Man, you'd be shocked at how little paper I have.
I thought you were the man who liked journaling and writing your ideas down and everything was physical because it was tangible.
Well, actually, there's this digital, we're not sponsored by these people, but they make a digital like e-ink journal thing that I like. It's way overpriced, don't buy it, but it does replicate the sensation of writing the most accurately I've ever seen in a digital device. Like the iPad's nice with its like stylus, Samsung has their tablets with their pens and even phones, but the one I did get does it, but I left it in LA, so I don't have it.
Have you ever tried this? It actually also replicates writing.
I can't zoom in on it.
No, you know what? That thing that I think I know what you're talking about in the world of writing is such a big deal that when I was in law school, they were in like beta testing it. And a guy came to our law school and was like, lawyers write all the time. And don't you just hate writing on not paper? Look at this. And they had us like give them consumer feedback on the writing. It's very expensive. I'm blown away at how expensive that thing is.
It is way overpriced.
It is cool.
But it's so overpriced. That's why I'm not recommending it nor saying what it is. If you want it, get it. But I'm not going to help you in any way. Well, actually, I helped at the beginning, so I've done all the help I need to do. Wait, I'm going to help you by segueing into an opportunity for you to win points by telling us about your life. I'm ready.
Life's good. We had our ducts cleaned yesterday, which I didn't know was kind of a thing you do, but I guess you're supposed to have your ducts cleaned. Ours is part of like the HVAC replacement, so it was free. It wasn't a problem. No house broke. Just a nice positive thing that might help my breathing a little bit. So we got some...
What was cleaned?
Air ducts.
Yeah, thank you. There's a T in that word.
Ducts.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Ducts.
Now say it in the sentence.
We had our air ducts cleaned.
Yeah, see,
How do I say ducks? No, I guess I say it the same way.
we had our air ducts cleaned.
We had our air ducts cleaned.
Well, I don't know where that came from.
That's not the part. That's not the thing that
We
we're.
had our air ducts cleaned.
All right, Wade, you must. If I will give you so many points if you do that accent the entire episode.
Okay, well, we had our air ducts cleaned, and next thing I knew, my breathing was superb. I can't do it, man.
Oh, I was about to write the point down. I was literally about to write it. Ah,
I don't deserve it. I can't do it. There's leaves on the trees. It's nice to go outside. Sitting on the porch is really nice. I don't know, just a good vibes. You know, just good vibes. Nothing crazy going on, but good vibes.
Do you have a rocking chair on your front porch? A little table to sit some lemonade on?
No, we do have rocking chairs on the back. Well, I call them rocking chairs. They're like those chairs that like have the cushions, but they turn, but they also can rock a little bit.
A rocking chair?
I think a rocking chair is like the sleigh bed wooden thing that like old lady in the
You don't have rocking chairs. You just have chairs that rock.
Beverly Hillbillies. I think of that.
What are your thoughts when the children are playing, but they keep going into your lawn?
Oh, they know better.
Do you have any sort of reputation for having stolen kids' baseballs or murdered their dogs because they snuck onto your property? Anything like that in your neighborhood?
They don't make it that far.
What is that? You kill them before they get on your property. I see the dogs making a run for it, and I'm like, don't do it.
We have an understanding with them.
Interesting, ominous. Okay, all right.
Sounds like a casual, fun summer.
See, you have all this, like, you start your small talk very boring, and then you give small snippets into the windows of intrigue that are your life. And I hope just someday to experience the full magnitude of that intrigue.
Well, some things I gotta keep for myself, you know. You can come visit and experience it.
I'm going to, as soon as I'm done with this.
Nothing like hearing the snap of an alligator's jaw as a small child crosses the lawn.
Okay.
Nature is so beautiful.
The earth is healing. All right, that's great. Good. Bob, how's your life?
Well, speaking of nature, we had a nest that was dormant over the winter, but then a robin came and moved into it on our back porch and then laid 3 eggs. And we've been following the saga of the 3 little robin chicks who've been growing up in the nest on our back porch. And they're going to like fly away any day now. They're apparently up to like 10 to 14 days is kind of the window from when they hatch to when they try and leave the nest, I guess, which seems crazy, but they're looking big. You can see when their head peek up over and mom feeds them. And even the dad is here, which I didn't know dad birds did that. The mom and the dad are around and they take turns like hanging out the nest and bring them food and stuff.
They're less likely to join Batman, I'd say then.
Well, you have to have parents for them to get murdered. So plus, aren't they more likely to become Robin anyway?
I don't know his main origin story. I just know in like the movie.
Because they're robins. Literally, I said that they're robins. They would definitely be robins.
Robbing some banks.
Now that you've got that sorted, I'm going to give Bob the honorary segue point.
But wait!
What? Oh, I didn't say my bit about the tickler.
See, he didn't tell us a bit about the tickler. I had to stop him.
Oh, never mind. I thought he was done.
No, I before, I think it was before we were recording or before the episode started anyway. I saw a thing about, have you guys ever heard of the movie The Tickler?
No. Should I look it up or not look it up?
No, you can look it up. It's not.
Okay.
It's not a long story. This is from I think an Eddie Burback video. Him and his brother did put out a video the past week talking about like movies and TV and stuff. The Tickler movie that I'm referencing is a movie from like the 50s, I think.
The Tingler?
Oh, The Tingler. That might be it.
That's a very different thing than the tickler.
The Tingler. Okay. It's equally dirty sounding. The Tingler was a movie where they put electric connections onto each seat in the auditorium where the movie was shown, and it would zap you when the Tingler appeared on screen. And the audience was encouraged to scream to scare away the Tingler. And the marketing for this movie was like, it's guaranteed that the Tingler will make its way into your theater as you watch this movie. You must scream as loud as you can to scare him away, or he'll tingle you forever or something. But like, it just sounds like the most hilarious 4D sci-fi movie experience from the 1950s or whatever it was, like time period, the heyday of the silver screen. It just is fucking hilarious. Like, could you imagine someone trying to do that modernly, where it's like, I mean, they did have rides like that at like, you know, Disney and places where it's like a 4D experience, but just a movie where your seat like vibrates and they're like, scream to make the little girl go back in the TV.
Oh man, that's horrifying.
I mean, that'd be a good way to get people to put their damn cell phones away and shut the fuck up.
Whoa. Oh yeah, add that to Wade's list of old man things.
I don't know. It drives me nuts, dude. Bright phone screens, like, they actually do drive me nuts during movies. It's always the bro right in front of me somehow. They're like, dude, look at this! Girl, respond! And I'm like, I am trying so hard to watch this movie. Bro!
It's just part of the entertainment, man. You just gotta enjoy it. I'll never forget, there was, we went to the California Academy of Science in San Francisco, and they had like an Omnimax movie about like the origins of life and the, you know, like the way, the evidence for how life evolved on Earth and all these things, this sort of stuff like that. And there was this dude who was so fucking stoned that he could not deal with what was happening on screen. It was an Omnimax thing, right? So like it goes outside of your peripherals, and it's just like you're just like flying through space, and like, oh, maybe there was a microorganism on an asteroid, and it's like whoosh, asteroid. Anytime any movement happened on screen, this dude was just like, whoa, oh my god, and like it was just him, and he could the whole time he couldn't keep it together. It was so funny.
That's great. Honestly, like someone getting such pure enjoyment out of it, I don't mind that.
Yeah, that's different than like the dudes who are snickering and laughing while like some sad things happening on screen that they're clearly talking about something completely unrelated. It's like, oh my god, shut the fuck up. Why are you even at the movie?
Well, anyway, back to the segue point. I might have to retract it because it's too far removed from the segue now.
Stink bugs are making a comeback. Beware. I've seen them.
Are you just shooting for segues or what's?
Mark, back to you.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. No one gets the segue point.
I thought we only made right decisions. What happened, Mark?
Nope, you made poor ones because you didn't you didn't choose this episode. You were obligated to be here.
Oh, I mean, you're right.
My segue got shot to hell. I don't even feel like doing it anymore.
Segue.
No, there's no segue.
I don't even remember what Bob originally talked about to make a segue, but it's gone. Yeah, it's pretty gone.
All right, here's my segue. Wade.
Thank you.
Can you identify what is making this sound?
Yeah. It's whenever you weed eat and you hold it too close to the little stones in the garden while also getting the weeds that are real thick.
Incorrect. Bob, do you have any idea what this sound is?
That is a flock of DJI Mavic Minis attacking the person recording with their cell phone.
Also wrong. You're both wrong.
That's the game. We lost.
It's bees.
That's right, Bob.
All right.
Not the bees!
It is bees. You get a point because you properly identified the animal that made the sound.
Uh-oh.
You get 1 B point.
I'm in for another long day.
Now, Wade, you have a chance here because there's a second point available. It's whoever can mimic the animal better than the other gets another point. And if no, and this also applies if no one can identify the animal, it still applies. So there's points to be had.
Okay.
So now, Wade, imitate that sound. That was pretty good. I even think you got the duration correct. That was for Bob. You think you can do better?
Huh?
No. Wade, you did it! You did it! You be the bee better than Bob be the bee!
That wasn't it? How far off was I?
It was pretty far, because Wade was surprisingly close. He had a golem in his bees, but I think it was just Gollum twitching on the ground after being stung.
It's just my voice, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, his kind of just sounded like Gollum pretending to be bees, but I guess it was still pretending to be bees.
We learned when we were filming Wugs that sometimes I just devolve into Gollum.
It does make a lot of sense. So if you haven't guessed, this is the game we're playing. I have a bunch of animal sounds, and you guys are going to guess what these animals are for points, and then make up points if you didn't get it by imitating them. I get to sit and enjoy all of it.
Good.
I also have a story that relates to this in some way. It's actually not a story I experienced. It's an article that I'm stealing from someone else. I didn't make any of this.
You don't have to do that. Just a story. Tell it.
I was a little worried about identifying the animals, Mark, but I gotta say that making animal noises, I dated a girl in college who made me do the same thing, so I'm prepared for this.
Did she involuntarily make you make animal noises, or are you saying that she asked you to do a lot of imitations of animals?
Well, I just made her up in my head and was like, that'd be funny to say out loud.
What's the imaginary story? I'm here for it.
Yeah. Sounds like a good imaginary story.
Oh, it was a pillow talk. Some women like back rubs before, some like donkey impressions.
Is this like your Canadian supermodel girlfriend that was very definitely real, probably?
She was American, but she modeled international model, and she was real.
She just spends a lot of time in Canada, and that's why she can't be here right now.
I don't know where Canada came from. I never said Canada.
I was just talking about this with Tyler, and I was confused because he said, because we were reminiscing about Putters, right? Or not Putters, a Village Tavern. And he said, you met this model at Putters.
I did.
See, that doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why would that have occurred? At Putters, of all places, in Milford? You expect an international model to be at the Putters in Milford?
Well, let me tell you a secret. Her family lived in Milford.
Oh.
And Putters on a Friday and Saturday night had a bar.
You telling me? That's all I got.
All right. Well, let him have this, Mark. We don't need to take this away from him.
I'm going to invite you two over and just log on and show you that she exists.
How are you going to show that she exists?
She has a Facebook account, man. I think we're still friends.
There's going to be a bunch of advertisements from online ads for like whatever she models, just snipped out really sloppily in Photoshop. Like, see, she sent me these.
I'm going to show you a scrapbook of like different people cut up and like put together. Like, see, here she is.
I don't love that. That's concerning.
Well, anyway, the article that I have here by Jessica Glenza of The Guardian that pertains to the thing I was just doing.
Oh, sure. She can be real.
Anyway, North Carolina child's monster in the closet was, in fact, 50,000 bees in the wall.
Oh, geez. That sounds like a lot of bees. I don't know if that's a lot of bees. That sounds like a lot of bees.
I think Molly linked me that article, and I didn't read it because I saw that, and I was just like, I'm good. Don't need to know.
I mean, it's a fascinating read because it continues on going. Family discovers terrifying gigantic bee colony in wall of home with blood-like honey oozing down wall. I don't know why it was blood-like.
I'll ask AI.
Maybe they had red walls, so the honey like took some of the red dye on the way out.
It's possible, or that they were like sampling some very red fruit or some red flowers or something like that. I'm not.
Or they got their pollen from people.
The color of honey primarily depends on the types of flowers from which the bees collect the nectar.
Okie dokie. Well, there you go. Anyway, that has nothing to do with anything that we're talking about other than the first segue was about a bee. Do I need to repeat what the game we're playing is?
No, I pretty much got it, I think. I'll get all the questions correct and Wade will make all the noises and it'll be a tie.
Well, Bob, I got a tough one for you.
Okay.
If you can identify this sound, you could get a point.
Oh, God. I want to say this is some kind of arachnid. No, I'm going to go with cow.
That is correct! It was a cow!
Hard to believe.
You get a point!
All right, Wade.
All right, here we go. Sorry, I smiggled again. I know it was a complete accident, guys.
No, actually, wait, I totally forgot there was some other thing I was going to do. Wade, is there any other thing that you think that animal could be that would be more convincing than the correct answer?
Yeah, so after Tuesdays, whenever I usually do podcast, stream, and then record, I sit in this chair for a long time. That's also the sound my knees make whenever I stand up after being here for 12 hours.
That's incorrect!
You don't know that.
You're right, I don't. If you can record that sound and it sounds exactly like this recording.
Ooh.
All right, well, that was a tie because I think you both made the exact same sound and I don't know who did it better.
My first one was clearly the best.
Yeah, if Wade gets credit for his first one, doesn't that mean that I win?
I have no idea. Was that, should we count that? That was the official. Your ability to do a Gollum-esque cow is very impressive.
Precious.
Moo, precious. It's me, Smiggle.
Hey, is that my ring? Where did you find that?
What is potatoes, Precious?
Gollum, how do we get to Mordor? Well, you take the 405.
Follows me.
If you reach the city of the damned, you've gone too far?
What are you even doing? Get on the phone and just go.
All right, Wade, you win. You've convinced me. That's a good cow impression right there. That's a cow fighter.
It's just fun to do.
I don't want to make a rule saying that, he can't win every time, but I think,
No, fair. Fair is fair. Fair is fair.
All right, Wade, are you ready for your next animal?
Yeah, man, can't wait.
Here we go. Didn't hear these before.
I can't help but feel like that's a little bit more challenging than the cow. Why does he get cow and I get Mark stubbing his toe while falling down a flight of stairs?
No, you know what that was? That was Tyler 6 minutes into a hard laugh.
You're right. That's a good answer. Here, I'll play it again because...
Yeah, please.
This is a real animal. This is a real animal. I want to qualify. These are all animals, okay?
This is the European jackrabbit pony. It sounds like a motorcycle, and whenever you ride it around, you have to tilt its ear a little bit to make sure you're getting the full speed.
That is a pretty good guess, but unfortunately, that is not correct. Bob, what was your guess?
My first guess was this is Tyler 6 minutes into a really good laugh. I also think it kind of sounds like a donkey who forgot how donkeys are supposed to sound.
Is it weird? My first thing I thought was Mark stubbing his toe while falling down a flight of stairs.
Is that what the second half is? Mark starts falling down the stairs.
Yeah,
and he's like,
I'll hold your impressions because there's going to be another point on the board. I want you guys to understand, neither of you got what it was, but it's a camel.
oh.
There's a lot of stairs in Camel Land.
God, this one's tough. If I really go over this, I feel like this is going to physically hurt me.
You both just did it together. You both...
Yeah? Is that it? Did I do it? That felt good.
Did it? I don't think it looked... It didn't look like it felt good.
Oh, no, it actually felt better than I thought it would.
Okay, all right. Wade. Rally car over here. What the?
That's what I hear, man.
I can't tell which one of us did it better, but I feel like we were both really close.
You both did a great job. I think Bob did it just a little better. It was very close, so I'll give you that, Wade. It was a good impression, but I think he had a longer gap in between the two parts.
You can give Bob the point. I just wanted to redeem myself.
Oh, geez. All right. So, Bob, yeah, you were a camel better.
I did go to a school whose mascot was a camel.
Ah, Marlboro University.
Almost. It wasn't North Carolina University.
Is Marlboro the one with the camel?
No, it's camels. That's the one with the camel.
No, that's right. It's the Camel. That's right. Is that really what the cigarette brand is? Is it Camels?
Yeah, that's what my dad smoked back before he quit.
That makes so much sense why their mascot was a camel then. I never put it together.
I really thought I was correct. Oh, hey, Marlboro's just the red.
It's just a cowboy guy. Is it? It's the Marlboro man, right? Mr. Cowboy?
Listen, guys, as a big time smoker, I should know my stuff.
Which is fair, which is fair. You know, I said total not related, but like I remember, because I've always said I'm nostalgic about the smell of cigarettes. Like for some reason, I don't smoke. I'm never going to smoke. But the smell of cigarettes, a lot of people find unappealing. I find it very appealing. My dad also had a secret drawer. And I bet you're thinking that this is where the cigarettes are. It's not. There was something even more valuable than cigarettes in there.
Socks and lotion.
No. How many socks? How much no. Camel bucks.
Ooh.
So apparently every pack, and this is not indicative of a good habit because there were a lot in there, and every pack of cigarettes came with one little mini like Monopoly dollar of Camels. And I don't know what it meant, but I knew that if I opened that drawer, there were riches untold because it's a office drawer. It was half full.
God damn.
He emptied it every day.
No, I mean, he smoked a lot, and he was very loyal to that brand. He did quit at some point, just cold turkey, straight up. Don't smoke, everybody. It's bad for you. I always wondered what happened to that drawer of Camel Bucks. Anyway, this is gonna seem like it's unfair.
Yeah, sure. I can't wait for a cat meowing, man. Let's hear it. That's just after we eat Taco Bell.
Diarrhea. That was definitely a lion's roar.
You are correct! That was a lion, which is very funny a way that you said a cat's meowing.
This is all that, like, Wade can't win the episode where I get fucking camel, he gets cow and lion.
No, I was literally saying, like, it wasn't, that's not what it is.
No, it's cool, it's cool,
Bob
man.
has a lot of points on my tome.
I can't wait for the African skeet beetle to be my next noise.
Is that real?
I have no fucking idea, man, but that's the kind of animal you're...
The African skeet beetle? What's it? It's attracted to jizz? What is a skeet beetle?
Hey, wait, I'll give you another point if you can do an impression of the African skeet beetle. Holy shit. I didn't know you could beatbox. What the fuck? You want to do an impression?
Me? Of the lion or of the African skeet beetle?
I don't know anything. Give me anything. Come on. I'm ready to give a point. Who's it gonna be?
I just did one. I thought that's what call me crazy.
Oh, you're right. You did just
Anybody, go into an impression. Man,
Mark only.
I'm ready to give a point to anybody. Anybody, not you.
The way you are with words, apparently Mark is with animal impressions. He only catches every other one.
he's like, man, nice job. Anyone want to do an impression now?
All right, Wade, but here's that was a bonus point. So you're welcome. And you got it. It's here. Can you do a lion?
Rawr. Do I have to do the underbelly growl?
No, that was your attempt. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, I've definitely got this one. Hang on. Wait for it.
For those not watching, Bob has his ass to the microphone.
Well, that was pretty good, though, right? That's pretty close.
I got another line impression. I wanna be a mighty king, so enemies beware.
Keep going. Keep going.
I can't sing much more of this song because I've got no hair.
All right, that's enough. Bob, I don't think I can give you the point for that one.
Oh, but he took mine. I was just going to do the silly roar because how do you make lion sounds? I don't know.
So what happens when you get to go first, Bob? You get the easy animals, I get the easy noises.
I even cut him off with his dumb first try, and it was still better than your fart in the microphone trick.
That was a growl. That's how growling works.
To be fair, it's better than the growl I could have probably pulled off.
Yes. Wade, you got the point for the lion. Well done. All right, Wade, your sound is coming up next. Open your ears.
You know this one, Wade? I know this one.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, I've got one toilet just keeps clogging and the plunger doesn't quite form the seals when you're trying to clean it out. It just keeps making that noise. I'm going to say a boar.
You know, that's a pretty good guess, but it's not correct.
That's a hippopotamus.
It's not. And if I heard this sound blind, I would think that too. Because I'm like, what the hell else could that be?
Yeah, because I'm an idiot. Fuck my guess.
It's not a boar. Everyone knows what boars sound like.
I said your guess was a good guess. Wait, no, did you just not hear that? I said, that's a good guess.
I did, but then you're like, Bob, his guess was good. Your guess is what everyone would think. Even the animal knows that it should be a hippo. God, Bob, I love you.
You want another chance, Wade? I'll give you it.
Guess boar.
Oh, you know what? Pig.
No.
Oh, pig.
No, that's not what it is. Now, unless Lixian's playing a prank on me, that's apparently a koala.
What? No, you're right. Never would have got there.
I just searched on YouTube for Lixie and Mark-plier prank. He's live right now, and that's not a koala. Yeah.
No! All right. But it is a koala, unfortunately. Now, who amongst you, any of the three of you, who can do a better impression?
Huh?
Is there a third person?
I thought I saw another person in here.
Where?
Oh, they're gone. Anyway, of you, however many there are, who can do a better koala?
I I feel like this one's definitely gonna hurt.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Wade, you go first.
Great.
You were right, Bob. It did hurt.
It hurts, man. It hurt. I should have just gone wink.
All right, Bob, would you like to give it a stab?
Oh, sure. That looks really fun. It was like.
That's like the dude who chases around the Dr. Frankenstein. Igor.
Just to show, I don't just want to torture you guys. I'm going to try to do them. It was like. It like did an inner thing.
That part of my throat doesn't exist.
Yeah. I'm gonna give the point to me because I did a better impression than both of you.
You just did gorilla, dude. You did shitty gorilla.
Well, it's better than your coughing human.
I don't think so. I tried to access the actual part of your vocal box that would do it. You're just like.
Is that your me impression? All right, I'll give you a Mark impression point. You did good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Bob, let me get you an easy one.
Yeah, give me dog or something.
All right, it may be difficult. It may be difficult. All right, hold on.
Is the whole thing one animal? Or,
Yeah, no, that's goats. That's what goats sound like. I got that one.
Is it good? Yeah. Holy shit.
I have to do an impression now. Is that right?
You could also abstain if you don't want to hurt
No,
your
it's okay.
voice or anything.
It's okay.
All right. That was very good. That's going to be hard to beat.
Oh, God. I don't know if I can make this noise, but I'll try.
That was a good attempt. I think Wade gets it for the horrified scream and the discrepancy between the two. It truly is. I can't even do it. He did great. All right, Wade, you want a hard one?
Oh boy, do I.
No, you might be able to get this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm one more time for posterity.
Being an ancient human must have been terrifying if you were surrounded by these kinds of noise all the time. How scary are humans if you're hunting things that sound like this?
Deer.
No.
Deer.
No, that's not gonna give me anymore. You're out of Gollum points, and honestly, you're on thin ice.
Oh no.
And you keep giving me attitude. I'm gonna give you a hard one. Bob, my beloved, my sweet summertime. All right, well, do you have any idea what that is, Bob?
I'm gonna stick with it. I think that's a hippopotamus.
No, but again, excellent guess, incredible guess,
Thanks.
fantastic guess.
Beautiful.
No, it's a sea lion.
Oh.
Dude, I forgot how many sea lions we have in Ohio.
Well, if you ever went anywhere, you might go somewhere that has sea lions.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good, Bob.
I honestly need to sit this one out or I feel like I'm going to throw up.
All right. Why are you going to throw up?
I don't know. Whatever I've been doing, it's not feeling good.
Let's take a breather, Len. Let's kick back, relax. What about an intermission? Oh, is that an ad break? What if I get an animal that probably isn't going to be painful to imitate?
Well, you should probably pick a really easy one, like dog, because it's Bob's turn.
Yeah, it's my turn.
No, that would hurt the voice, even though my finger was over dog. Like my thumb was literally over dog. I'm not even lying. My thumb is hovering a millimeter above dog.
Wait, how about camel, koala, sea lion? Bob, do you know what sound a cow makes?
We all have different strengths, okay?
Well, I don't even know what this says because the file name's too long. So whoever's going first, this is the sound.
Is it me first?
Yeah, that's for you, Bob.
I'm going to go with sheep.
That's correct. I couldn't read the name. The name was too long. It just said SH. I didn't know what it was. Wait, I didn't know what it was.
There you go. It's my impression, dude. I don't care who you give the point. It's going to be the fucking next animal.
Fine. No one's going to do an impression on that one. No one's going to do an impression. It's fine. Look, Wade, it's fair. I know it doesn't seem this way.
Does it feel fair or look fair or seem fair?
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out there. North Korea jumping spider. I that's got to be what the noise is.
I bet it's fantastic, but I got you.
What noise does that make? Just like a doing?
But in Korean, of course.
How do you say doing in Korean, Mark?
Doing. Doing.
I'll just leave that one to you.
Oh, come on, Wade. Come on, buddy. Get there.
A pig.
Yeah!
I was really hoping you'd be like, what kind of pig?
The pre-slaughtered kind.
Well, yes, but I'm sad now.
Can you imitate it with that sick beat?
I don't know. How do you make that sound? I'm like a pig with a sinus infection.
All right, that was a good attempt. Wade,
What's up, man?
was that your impression or were you just having a time?
Both. Oink.
I think you get it, Wade. I think, Wade, you got it. You got both the pig and the impression. Congratulations, Wade.
Thanks, man. I appreciate the pity noise after.
Okay, well, I can't win with you. Do you want it fair or do you want it easy? What do you want? Huh? I'm in a tub.
Give him something more interesting than fucking sheep or cow.
What do you want? What do you want for him?
You gave me sea lion, dude. Sea lion. You prefaced it with, oh wait, you probably know this one,
Well, he didn't get it either.
because no one knows what the fuck a sea lion sounds like, Mark.
All right, okay. We got this, though. We got this, okay? I'm going to give Bob one, and it's going to be really tough.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone can guess what that is.
Do you know what that is, Wade?
It's a swinging gate, Bob. Very obviously, it's a swinging gate that needs some WD-40.
That's so close. We're guessing animals.
That's a donkey.
Yeah!
What? That's crazy.
I am literally sorting up by random, and I'm just picking.
Okay, I gotta do the impression.
No, you know what? You don't even get the impression. I'm not even going to let you do an impression.
All right, I'll do the impression.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mark-plier.
Sorry, I was being an ass.
Ha!
Ha! I got you, dude.
Give me an ass point. Give me an ass point. All right, fine. If I can't make a fair game to save my life, then I'm just going to end it. I'm going to end it right here, early, before we even get to the good stuff.
Dude, I want to beatbox to that fucking pig noise, man. I want to listen to that. Can you send me that sound file?
You'll never have a chance again because I'm deleting this episode. Clearly, I was off to a wrong start by saying this was the right choice of an episode. It was the wrong choice. And after I tabulate the points, this episode's going to be gone.
Probably not.
So, Bob, you got a point for Ceravoyance. The animal. Oh no, you didn't get the animal segue. I have to take that away.
I don't want to correct you on giving me points, but I believe I said Sarah-noyance because clairvoyant. They're in-laws or something.
Do you want the point or not? Do you want the point?
Whatever you wrote down is correct, Mark. Good choice.
All right. Well, I already took away the animal segue point. You know, I don't think you want me to take away too many more.
Give it back to him.
The animal segue point?
Oh, yeah.
All right, fine, sure, you get it. And then I got, oh, whoa, point for that. Got B, cow.
Can you clarify, oh, whoa, please?
Oh, whoa.
Thank you. That's cleared up.
And for a second, my handwriting's so bad, I thought this said Hitler laugh. It says Tyler laugh.
I'm sure he'll love that you conflated him with Hitler.
No, I mistook my writing for that. No one could possibly associate those two. And anyway, camel good, lion, goat, and sheep. Wade, you got a silly point because you were a silly little scoundrel this episode. You were such a scamp. You got a point for they know better. They don't make it that far.
All the kids and the alligators, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You were the bee. You were the cow. You got the skeet beetle, lion, me. You got both the me point and the ass point, which was also me. You were a goat. You were a sea lion. You didn't guess a goddamn thing except pig.
I mean, I guessed a lot of things. They were just wrong.
Now, see, how is, you know, I feel like you weren't only getting hard ones, but how even I looking back, this seems unfair that you wouldn't have guessed anything. Was it unfair? Was it actually unfair?
I think it was fine. I don't see any problems. I think Wade's just complaining.
I'm just going to take my lumps. We got through the game. I said what I had to say at this point. I just want to hear the scores.
And Bob, you were left with 10 points. Wade, you were left with 11 points. points because you were that good at impressions and you made me laugh with the ass point, which could have gone the other way. I could have subtracted it, but you clinched it with making me laugh. So today's winner, the champion of animals, the king of the jungle, the something else.
Bald Tarzan.
The what?
The bald Tarzan. No, I like that. That's good.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Wade, you win!
Woo!
That makes me feel like saying it was unfair against Wade somehow just rings less true given the outcome. Also, given that you literally at the end told Mark to give me a bonus point that I didn't even earn.
Well, you did, but then like you took it away because we kept talking.
Yeah, but like you had Mark give me more points on your own behalf, and it still wasn't enough.
I just didn't want any like if you were gonna win, if I was gonna win, I just wanted all the points on the field. You know,
All the points were on the field, and I congratulate you for that.
I felt like you were beating me the whole time. I think.
I felt like you were winning, but maybe the difference was I did a lot of the impression points, and we just didn't guess a few of the animals.
Yeah,
That is true. Yeah, sometimes animals were not guessed.
Because every animal that we got right, other than pig, you got right. But I guess we didn't guess koala, and we didn't guess
I think it's sea lion.
sea lion, koala.
Yeah, Bob, you got the bees, cow, lion, goat, and sheep. So a lot of farm animals. You know your farm
Well,
animals.
I do have a toddler in the house, so get a lot of farm animal practice.
The lion goes.
The ones I got to guess first were not farm animals typically. They were sea lion, koala.
You're really hung up on that sea lion. Like, I feel like that's not too crazy. Okay, what about this? What about this, Wade? What about this?
That's Wade when he steps on a Lego.
I was going to say my mom whenever I told her I would do my chores in a minute.
Now that that's in my head, you know what that did kind of sound like? Sound like a low quality recording of a thwomp in the wild.
It's like if the witch from Banjo-Kazooie was doing a thwomp impression.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. I will not tell you what this is. I'll leave it up for the subreddit to figure out what this is.
I agree. I'm glad we all agreed on not to for answer your question there. So that you guys can play along. For those not watching, I gestured with my hand at you and looked at you.
But not at you, because you're not watching.
Interesting. Remember how I said that was sea lion? That was a 2. That was sea lion 2. Here's sea lion 1. Maybe this would have been easier.
Big maybe, but
The Joker, once he like was getting over COVID and locked in a room with echoes.
All right, sure. All right, well, congratulations, guys. Thank you for playing my fun game and for making this truly the episode of choice. I think I'm going to win the Podcast Listeners' Choice Awards for Best Host Ever and Most Handsome Host. And I can't wait to get slimed. Thank you. Would you like a winner speech?
I was wondering if we were going to get a platform to say anything or, you know what, Mark, very fair episode. I appreciate that. Knowing that I was a master impressionist, I feel like Bob was given a disadvantage, which is why you gave him things such as dog, cat.
none of those came up.
Anyway, ultimately, you know, regardless of fairness, it was fun. It was a fun idea. It was fun to execute. And my throat will be paying for it for the next 2 or 3 days. But, you know, that's my own choice to try to go all out with so thank you.
Killing it.
I appreciate you bringing your A game every week that we're here. Well, twice a week, every bye week that we're here.
Did you know this podcast is bi-weekly? Maybe. I don't know what that means for sure.
Semi-weekly? Bi-weekly?
It's die-weekly.
Ah, frick.
Every week, our podcast goes both ways.
I almost said, Wade, your loser speech just out of habit. But
All right,
that's not what
well,
we're here
thank you
for.
guys.
No,
It was
Bob.
Everything felt really fair right up to the point where I lost somehow. And then I realized retroactively that none of it was fair at all. You know, I just would love to see the subreddit come to my defense for how unfairly I am treated on this show. And, you know, so go get them, kids.
That's fair.
That's very fair that it's unfair. Very fair of you to say that. And very fair for all of you to have stuck around listening all this time. Suck it, watchers. You didn't get anything this round. Ha ha. We love the listeners. We love the listeners. I'm trying to offset like the apparent favoritism that we have for like viewers.
Oh, I thought you were doing the We Love the Company.
We love the listeners. The listeners.
listeners.
The listeners
listeners.
keep us alive.
But the Watchers are still our favorite.
Shh.
Anyway, no, I really made this whole episode as like I want to throw a bone to pure listening so that no one has to try to even look at their phone.
God, but the visual gags were so funny.
Yeah, go back and watch it again for those that just listen. Really pump up those numbers. We got to get those numbers up. Where are we in the rankings?
Not as high as we used to be.
Top 50.
Down.
Bottom 50.
It's because we haven't been playing any games together. That's probably it.
Probably. And we haven't done any video game tier list episodes in a while.
That's good. Well, you have to wait for the next episode for when Wade does both of those ideas. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Have a good day. Be sure to follow the podcast for more episodes. We do 2 a week, if you didn't know that. And also, we have merch. If you go to Distractible Store.
Yeah.
Not so easy, is it? See? It's not so easy to remember.
I can take away your win. Can I? I can't. I don't think I can at this point. Nah.
We did the company retreat bylaw.
What if I pissed myself? I'm in a tub. I could do that.
That is like the best place you could ever piss yourself on purpose.
Imagine the host pissing themselves to take the win back, the host again. That's a power move, dude. I wanted Bob to win.
Have a good day. Be sure to listen to this 5 more times because it's the best choice you'll ever make today. Podcast out.